Yep. It's shut. It's closed. I'm running late as usual. Normal day in the life of John. But you did read the title right. It is the end. It's the end of the year. Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way. Yeah, and Happy New Year and all that stuff. It's, well, I don't usually do like New Year's resolutions, and this might feel a little bit like a New Year's resolution, but it's not. I promise, it's not. It's just the end of a lot of things at the same time, like the end of a decade. Yeah. It's the end of the rain. I just got back from Phoenix, where it was nice. Got to Columbus. It's been raining ever since. It's Christmas Eve right now, by the way.
It's his intro to his one.
It's pretty much the end of this bag of coffee, apparently. It's Black Rifle this week. I have a ton of Black Rifle because you guys rock, by the way. Better known company, you should probably check them out. If you don't know about Black Rifle, it's the shiz. Speaking of sponsored, not sponsored type content, I think I'm gonna do less sponsorships next year. It's just it's stressful for me. I don't have a whole lot of time anyway, and sponsored gigs, there's a deadline, and it does push my creativity. I did some cool stuff with Zero this past year. Yeah.
All right. Yep, not exactly what I was going for there.
All right, now I've never actually installed anything this way, but I think I can speed this video up quite a bit if I do it like this. All right, let's unbox them. You know, things that just make it different, but sometimes the deadline was coming up and I just straight missed it, and I had to do some lame-o voiceover. Let's take a quick look at this week's sponsor. It's just not the kind of content that I want to do in a video. I want to be creative and do more stuff. There's some sponsorships you just cannot turn down, and like when Lego emails you, you do it. But Lego is a prime example of me missing my deadline. I was supposed to get this video out, or a video featuring the Lego Harley Davidson Fat Boy, before Christmas. It's dope. Me and my kids built it, put it together. It's got a little kickstand there. See that? We had a really good time doing it. It's definitely a lot harder than you would realize. It's what did it say? 1,023 pieces. It's for 16 plus. It is not your average Lego thing. It's got a rear wheel. Actually works to move the chain that moves the primary drive, that moves little pistons in there. You can't see them, so I'm kind of confused as to why it's a thing, to be honest with you. You know, it's not a thing for my kids to play with, but it's definitely something to sit in the back there, and I had a really good time with them doing it. It was, you can check it out.
JT, you really like this part. Will you put this on? Can you?
So it's nice to do some sponsorships that things that I want, that are cool, that I want to show you guys about, and in this instance, I got to play with my kids too. So, yeah, I know I missed the Lego, you know, the Christmas gift side of it, but this is really cool. It took us, I don't know if it took me more time or less time having my kids help me.
Watch, we gotta put the piston in the cylinder.
What is the piston?
Why isn't it going on there? Oh, my piston didn't go in there. Am I even really a motorcycle builder or what?
But either way, it was fun. It's a little expensive at $100, but it's not like some tiny Lego piece. There's a lot to it. It's cool. You can tell they like made some pieces specific for this model. Make it look cool. It'd be cooler if they'd done a cooler model or something. I don't know, Heritage or something like that. It's linked down in the description though, if you're willing to settle for a Fat Boy instead of a Heritage.
The joke is that I have a 18 Heritage, so the new M8 style Softail, and not a Fat Boy. So that's that. Yeah, if you haven't ever watched any of my videos, you wouldn't know that, and that joke was just downright bad. But it's actually a few days later. I got caught up at the shop. I did end up getting the Hero 8 though, a couple weeks ago. I hadn't posted in a while, so I needed a break, man. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But Hero 8 won over the Hero 5 hands down. One commenter suggested that I keep the Hero 7 on my face and move the Hero 8 to the handlebar since it's so dadgum smooth. And that sounded like a good idea. So that's what we're gonna do. Then I'm gonna finish this video on the bike because, well, I just cannot seem to film in the shop these days. It is so busy. Or I'm busy. It's not even busy, but I'm all over the place. Yeah, so I started this video on Christmas Eve, and now it's Friday the 27th. So it took me 3 days to get myself back caught up. But it's also the end of the old ownership of Chattahoochee Harley Davidson. So I want to talk about that. Yes, you heard that right. New owners. New owners in Columbus, Georgia. It just seems like something we should talk about. It's been a crazy couple weeks. That's part of why I haven't been posting. It's just been nuts. You know, there's a whole thing of inventory to do. Old owner selling his inventory to a new owner. And then I traveled to Phoenix, which was really cool. I didn't film anything out there because I'm a slacker, but it was fun. I ended my training. The old owner helped me to complete my goal of being a master tech. Nothing bad happened. The business is good. He's just it's a husband and wife. They're ready to retire, so they sold their business, and they did. That's what you do when you're a business owner and you're ready to retire. You sell. So the new guys that bought us is Revolution Motorsports, and they own, what do they own? They own Harley Davidson in New Orleans. They own Mobile Bay. They own Pensacola, Florida, Emerald Isle, us, Moonshine Harley Davidson in Tennessee. You might have seen their YouTube channel. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, you should probably check it out. I'll even link it down below, as a matter of fact. Lots of engine stuff, lots of service department stuff. You'll probably find out that you like their videos better than mine, to be honest. And they got smoking Harley Davidson in North Carolina. So that's the new owners. 7 dealerships total. I'm really excited about changes coming. You know, a bunch of bigger events, new events, all sorts of good stuff coming down the chute. Lots of bikes on the floor. Within the first week of them owning the place, we'd added 50 bikes or so to the sales floor, with more scheduled to come. So if you haven't been into the shop in a while, you should probably check it out. I mentioned being in Phoenix and traveling. I think I said I'm done traveling. It's the end of that. The beginning of my training started in Orlando, Florida at MMI at the beginning of the decade. Now it's the end of the decade. Craziness. Absolute craziness. And, well, it was thanks to the old owner that the rest of the master level happened. So I can't tell you all enough how appreciative I am for Mr. John and Miss Marlise. I mean, the YouTube channel started under their ownership. It was the two of them that said it was fine for me to film in the shop. So if you guys enjoy these videos, you probably owe them a thank you as well. I wonder where I'm going to eat today. I forgot to clock out for lunch too. We have to clock in and out now. That we used not to. So I'm having a hard time remembering to do that. 7 years of clocking in, of not clocking in and out, where every business I've worked at before, it was a restaurant, so you needed the computer to ring up, you know, drinks and food and all that stuff for the customer, which meant, well, you couldn't, if you weren't clocked in, use your ID number and ring stuff up. So we're all pretty bad at it right now. We're getting there though. I would not be here today if it wasn't for John and Marlise, for sure. Yeah, so that training involved a bunch of expensive Harley Davidson classes and trips and everything, and for years that's the only traveling I even did was to school. or, you know, family trips. And this year especially, I traveled all over the place pretending to be some cool YouTuber guy, and it was fun, but I'm tired now. I'm absolutely 100% burnt out, as a matter of fact. After November, I was gone for almost half the month between training and YouTube stuff. I didn't even film at Flim like I wanted to, so if you were expecting a Flim video from me, it's not coming. I never even filmed anything because I suck. And December was pretty much the same. Lots of traveling again. Family time is very important for the holidays, so I just didn't turn on the camera, and that's where I've been. So for 2020 though, because, well, by the time you see this, 2020 is right around the corner. I don't know what I want to do. A lot of YouTubers, they post up big plans for their 2020 year, what they want to accomplish and stuff like that. I don't have any. I've been winging it for years. 2.5 years, I think, is how long I've been doing this. And I would love to tell you it's going to be different now, but I bet it's not. I'll probably keep winging it. I'd like to plan stuff better, but I have a hard time doing that. If anything, I would like to be better at that. You know, like the planning and thinking about what to post. I wanted to post a Christmas gift ideas video, and by the time I realized when I needed to post it, I should have already filmed it and edited it and everything. And by the time, yeah, so there was no time to actually do it because I didn't write anything down and schedule anything out. I just thought it'd be a cool video idea for some of the stuff I use through the year that I'd never talk about, and I messed that up. Yeah, here at the end of the year, I'm just, I don't know. This isn't the end of the channel, but this is definitely the end of me being so dadgum tired, for sure. I can't even think straight, so I'm probably blabbing at this point, and I gotta go find something to eat for lunch. Then I gotta go correct my time card because I'm an idiot. So, without being super melodramatic and beat myself up for not being on top of it the last couple of weeks, I'm just gonna end it now. Catch you guys at the next one.